Back on SportsLine, switching gears now. The NHL free agency period well underway. The Preds still need to focus on getting some deals done with some of their restricted free agents like Ryan Johansson and Victor Arvidsson, Austin Watson. You want all those guys back. The big move in free agency they made, though, was Nick Bonino, 4-year, $16 million deal to bring a center from the Penguins, a guy who won the Stanley Cup in Bridgestone Arena just back a month ago tonight, actually. And now he's coming to Nashville to try to help do the same thing with the Predators. He gives his team a guy who's won the Cup, who has that experience over the past couple of years. He's also a guy that's got a fair amount of offensive skill, who will now be asked to play a bigger role than he was in Pittsburgh, where he's behind Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin. He can be a second-line guy behind Ryan Johansson. And so he brings a physical, offensive skilled presence to the Predators and a guy with a winning attitude. And last week, after getting to Nashville for the first time after signing his deal, Nick Bonino spoke with the media.
Yeah, just got in here yesterday. Long day for the baby. We were up early and got in and met Brandon and met a realtor after that. Kind of looked at some houses and just first time this morning was checking out the practice rink in here and meeting you guys. So best part of it so far right now, obviously, and fire away, whatever you got.
How's the leg?
Leg's good. We elected not to do surgery. You know, we kind of wanted to get to July 1st and see where I'd end up. I think it's good to get out here right away, and it's coming along. We'll see in a couple weeks. I think we got to revisit it and see how it's healing, but for now it's doing all right.
Nick, so you doing dinner when you get started?
Nothing. Part of the game, so those things happen.
I was going to ask, the free agent process can go a number of different ways. It seemed like this was pretty easy. Maybe not.
That's what it looks like on the outside. I think I thought it would be too, and it was one of the most stressful weeks of my life. I think you start getting calls on Sunday, and you're hoping teams call, or why haven't teams called? And I think by Tuesday or Wednesday, you've kind of got the teams are serious. And Nashville was there from Sunday, and was my number one the whole way. And very happy and fortunate to be able to get a deal done.
You got an up close and personal look at how this organization works. What impressed you most about it?
I said afterwards that just the way Nashville plays was very similar to Pitt, a really fast-paced game, out of the zone as quickly as you can, up to the forwards, and create offense. I think, playing against them those first two games, we saw firsthand how suffocating the neutral zone can be, and how tough it is to sustain pressure against them. And it was a team that I know has a chance to win immediately, and it's somewhere that I definitely wanted to be. Yeah, I think so. I think playing behind Sid and Gino, when you chip in, it's always helpful, but they're going to get the lion's share of minutes and points and power play time. And when Gino got hurt, I think that was when I got a lot of my points in Pitt, when there was more ice. So I'm looking forward to it. I had bigger roles in Anaheim and Vancouver, and definitely looking forward to it. But we'll let the chips fall where they may here, and I'll talk with coach, and we'll see what the plan was going forward.
What did you feel when you were in the playoffs and this whole thing?
Yeah, it was exciting to watch every series. It seemed to get crazier and crazier. I think, when I did get hurt in Game 2 and tried to play here in Game 4, just going out for warm-ups, was almost enough to make my leg not broken. It was pretty loud. It was pretty exciting. I came out for every national anthem to see, the building and the excitement, and it's definitely a part of signing here for sure.
Was it at all in your thinking at that time this could be a place I might go to, or did that come after the series?
No, not really. It's funny how that worked at the time. You're always assuming you're going to sign back with the team you're on. I think, especially when you've had the success that we had in Pitt. So we knew after the season that that probably wasn't going to be happening, and when we started to look at teams, this was on the top of my list, and I'm sure it's on the top of most free agents lists around the league.
Nick, you've seen what the city can do, and you've got a cup already. Is there an allure as a player of coming to a city like this, knowing with what they've already got, you've got a chance to bring in its first championship?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm not coming here thinking I'll be the the guy to bring it. I'm just coming to try to help a team that was really good the last few years, maybe get a little bit better, or do whatever I can to help, whether that's offensively or defensively. Just play hard and see if I can help them.
From the Penguins' perspective, what was the difference in that series? Why did that team win?
We were really opportunistic, I think, for a lot of that series, especially Game 1. Nashville held the game, and we didn't have a shot for however many minutes. You guys probably know the exact, and yeah, something like that. So, it came down to just scoring in those big moments. I thought we got those goals, and in other games, on other days, sometimes you don't get those. So it was about as even as a series can be, and obviously you're fortunate to come out on top in series like that.
Did you have a good feeling walking in the building? I mean, knowing that you guys had celebrated here, any of those memories come back to you? Right? Not that it's been that long, obviously.
Yeah, a little bit, just seeing the rink, but I'm really trying to turn the page on that. I think the last thing I want to do is bring any of that into the locker room, and I definitely won't. So it's definitely a little bit of a weird feeling coming to a team you just played in the final. I think me being out, the last 4 games makes it a little bit easier to do. But yeah, it's something I'll always think about, but nothing that I would ever bring up or